Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Yes, it's another Sunday at DES iRacing League, where the fun happens every week. Tonight we're at Las Vegas for the Las Vegas 125. Tonight with me we have whatever his name is, and a producer, Damon.
Well, thank you, Earl. This has been Kuhn, and yes, we're running 125 laps here at Las Vegas Speedway, and the stage laps are 25 and 60. These guys got about 50 laps worth of fuel, and they are gridding as of right now. And we're getting our started grid, and Tyler Smith in the 74 starting in pole position. Sean Cunningham in the 17 starting in second. They'll do it for row number 1. Aaron Underhill, the 21 starting in third. Todd Perron in the 69 starting in fourth. You're good. Aaron Underhill in the 21 starting at third, and Todd Perron in 69. Brandon Hinton, the 5 car, starting at 5th, and Dylan Hinton in the 81 starting in 6th, and I'll do it for row 3. John Cosby 73 starting in 7th, and Brandon Thayer in 19 starting in 8th. Edmund Warning 92 starting in 9th, and Christian Clark in 99 starting in 10th. Jacob Williams in 14 starting in 11th, and Sean Dion in 3 starting 12th. Jeff Denda at 84 starting 13th. Justin Kurtz at 35 starting 14th. JJ Gisa at 64 starting 15th. And Jonathan Geis at 32 starting 16th. Brian Sosa at 60 starting 17th. Albert Williams at 18 starting 18th. And Craig Noel in 63 starting 19th.
Man, that was some fast reading.
I was quick, off the hip. These guys will be running 25 laps for this first stage, and a pace car is probably going to dive down pit lane. Tyler Smith, the pole sitter, sitting comfortably in the inside line, waiting for command to go green. And green flag is out. Tyler Smith with a huge jump. Already cleared to 17. 21 of Aaron Underhill following it right behind.
That was a nice jump.
It's already about 2/10 3 tenths ahead of the 21. Aaron Underhill, Tyler Smith favoring the bottom line. Aaron Underhill running the outside line. It's a little bit of a fast line, but it's going to burn up your tires in the long run. So Tyler Smith running the tire saving line at this track. And I'm going to be honest, it may be beneficial just to run the bottom line for as long as you can. And probably switch up in a long run situation. Aaron Hill in the wall. Sean Cunningham loose. Yellow flag 17 of Sean Cunningham made contact with the 21 of Aaron Underhill. So right on 17. Yeah.
Oh, he just came up into him.
Yeah. You know, went right up into. What hurt Sean a little bit was that Aaron made contact with the wall. And man, somehow was able to keep it out of the racing surface and was able to keep it together. Those guys are waiting for the pace car. And we're 3 laps into our first caution. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Las Vegas here in the NextGen Cup car. Tyler Smith still your leader, bringing him to his outside, and Tyler Smith's teammate, the 73 of John Crosby. They forgot to wrap his car for some reason, I don't know why. Top Ron in 4th and Edwin Warren in 5th. So we're back to go green this time by, or what do you got for on this restart?
Was it the 70? Is that the 24 or the 74?
74.
He took off again on the green flag run. Here we go. Man, he got a big jump.
He's fast. It's already 3/10 ahead of 73 and the 5. Oh, he cleared him. He's got a huge launch. Side by side through a lot, but Tyler Smith really truly pushing early. It's right now we're 20 laps until the stage caution. Warren to the inside of 73 John Crosby. He will move himself up to second. And we'll see if he can keep the momentum going all the way up to first. Oh, and when make
squirrely there.
You make contact, the apron's going to wash up right in front of 73 of John Crosby. I should say blank car, but 73 on our scoring tower. Right now, everyone seems to be calming down, but it's still like side by side through a lot of places here on the track.
Mr. Smith got a huge lead.
Oh, so
look, trying to keep up with him.
Yeah, Tyler Smith is able to keep a good run over the 92 of Edward Warren. Right now it's 7/10. In closing, I like to call this the accordion effect because, you know, it compresses and expands. So really and truly, he's not really gaining much or losing much. But right now, that's to say that that gap is up to 8/10 and still growing.
Here's a name you haven't heard in a while. Todd Perrant from Canada, now in 4th place.
Top runs are usually pretty quick, so top 5 is pretty in the norm for Mr. Todd Perrant. Yeah, Todd Perrant to the inside of 73, and he's got the 19 of Brandon Thayer to the inside. And Brandon Thayer's going to be able to get around the 73 of John Crosby. Going to keep it up. Maybe he'll be able to finally clear him. And he does. Talk about Tyler Smith's lead right now. The lead is over a second and growing. Tyler Smith at a 74 is on rails right now. And through they finally, mid-race, gave the 73 a wrap. Black and white 73. Right now, Edward Warren in 92, losing a lot of time to the 74 of Tyler Smith. And he has Brandon Hinton right behind him, so it's one of these things of where, what your strategy going to look like for this portion of the race, because 25 laps first stage, about 35 laps for the second stage, so you get a good feel for the long run, but now it's like, this guy's just pulling away from me. I got to figure out a way to catch up to him faster.
It looked like he's about to lose that second place position.
It's at a 5 of Brandon Hinton. Edward
must be, I don't know, understand this strategy.
he may have been trying to burn up his stuff, trying to get to the 74 right now. May have lost a, grip on the tires, so just slowing him down. Tire wear got him pretty bad for him. But at the end, because a lot of times usually for your qualifying, you're fully, foot to the floor, but this, you're probably going to let off the throttle a little bit, not push as hard. As right now, Todd Perrott and Brendan Thayer, right now to the bumper, or not to the bumper, they're catching up to the 92. 92 to the outside of the 69 of Todd Perrott. Todd Perrott up to third. That's for 10 laps to the stage caution. Nope, 9 laps. My bad.
Edwin's down to third place now.
Back down to fourth, so he made a burn up with stuff a little too early because right now it's back and get passed by 19 to Brandon Thayer. Right now, these guys are pretty spread out, so, and Tyler Smith over a second and a half to the 5 car of Brandon Hinton. Look at the gaps just between 92 and 69. The gap has gotten bigger. Edwin Warren must have made contact with the wall because it looked like he was trying to push 19 all the way down, but he couldn't have made contact with the wall off of exit. And he made contact again. They couldn't make touch. 92, 19's around. Caution is out. Watching it back, and Edward Warren made contact with the wall, got tight, made contact with 19, and 19 was around behind him.
Edwin saves it.
Good save by the 92. Very good save. Well, we're going to take a quick break during this stage caution or stage break, and we'll be right back when we're racing here at Las Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Las Vegas and NextGen Cup cars. And I'm going to say we're going to have the 73 John Crosby up in front. And I don't think he took any tires during that pit cycle. Thomas Smith up in second, Brandon Hinton in third, Sean Cunningham in fourth, and Edwin Warren in fifth. And keep this in mind, Sean Cunningham was up in third at the start of this race, or at least in the top five, and went all the way to the back at the first caution. Now he's up in the top five once again. Let's see if Crosby can get a good launch, or if Tyler Smith will just blow his doors off on this restart. Green flag is out. Crosby did not get as a good launch as Tyler Smith did on last couple restarts.
I think Tyler Smith is going to work his way back up to first.
Yeah, Tyler Smith, I think, took 4 fresh tires. Rightfully so, because look how close he's getting to the 73. Tyler Smith may just, sit behind his teammate, but he also has a pace to work his way around him and go by him. Tyler Smith taking a peek to the inside. Off of turn number 2. Still side by side for first place. We got a big battle. Cunningham going to sending a 3. Try to send it 3 wide into turn 3, but it chose to stick behind the 74, Tyler Smith. Sean Cunningham is getting by to 73 John Crosby. I don't know if no tires was the correct strategy, but we'll see how this works out for the 73 John Crosby. John Crosby got passed by the 5, and I think soon by the 69 of Todd Perrant. Crosby's holding his line. He's not losing too much pace on the older set of tires. Oh, 92, and then back at 69. The 69 got a little bit shaken. I'm amazed that Crosby's able to keep the pace like that for so long, especially like with 23 lap old tires, and still able to hold up with people on fresh tires. '69 is finally around the 73 of John Crosby. Edwin Warren to the inside now. Hopefully, maybe he'll be able to get by past the 73 John Crosby, but got into April washing up almost into the 73. '35 of Judson Curtis-Sin right behind 92, so he's going to go with the 92 since both these guys are on the same tire strategy. And right now, Tyler Smith is almost 0.8 of a second over the 17 of Sean Cunningham. Or do you think taking no tires is the right move right now, especially how early in the race you're in?
Yeah, not right now.
Especially like right now, he was restarting at first, and now he's down to 7th. almost 2.5 seconds behind the 74. He's got to find some way to get to the bottom, because right now, being as high up as he is, that is just eating tires away. "25 laps remaining till the end of stage 2. Right now, I think Tyler Smith is just going to keep the pace that he has and just pull away from the rest of this field, because I don't think anybody has anything for him here.
Somebody got something for him.
Who do you think that is, Mr. Earl?
Edwin Warren.
So 92 Edwin Warren right now in 5th. Right now is gaining a little bit to the 74. It's just a matter of making sure you're not burning up your stuff here, because Vegas likes to take your tires away. They updated the tire wear model for the NextGen Cup cars, and I'll tell you what, they wear a lot faster than what they used to. Right now we are 23 laps till the end of stage 2. I think if these guys are able to keep it up, we may be able to stay green throughout the rest of the stage. Right now, I'm going to tell you something. The same thing with John Crosby was in first, but right now he has dropped back all the way to 11th. Over almost 5 seconds to the race leader. And man, you got to wonder if he's regretting his decision of not taking tires. Aaron Warden in 35 and Judson Curtis. Right now battling for a 5th position right now. Right now it's Tom Ringer and Aaron Underhill catching up to him. Aaron Underhill running the high line. And I think it's just going to keep up burning up the stuff. I mean, it gives you a great run off the exit, but it's not going to help you on the longer run. Welcome back, DES fans. Took a slight little mic break. And Tyler Smith over a second lead to the 17 of Sean Cunningham. And man, oh man, like I said, I don't think anybody originally has anything for him here at Las Vegas. This just seems to be Tyler Smith's perfect racetrack for him. And I just don't think anybody else has a pace set for him quite like it right now. Right now we're 15 laps till the end of stage number 2. We got 66 full laps of racing for the final stage. And these guys got about 50 laps worth of fuel. So they're going to have to pit sometime during that last stage. And I open up a big fat mouth and the yellow flag is out.
Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're going to have a 10-lap shootout to end stage number 2. Brandon Hidden is restarting in first position. And Mr. Todd Parent in section 9 restarting in second. Judson Curtis in 35 restarting in third, Aaron Underhill in fourth, and Tom Ringer in the 68 restarting in fifth. So the man who has led most of the laps in this race went down pit lane. So he is going to be restarting in 19th. He's got a lot of work ahead of him to get caught back up to the front. And the pace car is heading down pit lane this time out. We'll see what Brandon Hinton can do in the last 10 laps of the stage. And green flag is out. Side by side with the 69 top run. Neither one of these guys got a... Both these guys got a good launch, but neither one got a lead over one another. Five of Brandon Hinton was able to clear him, but he's staying on that inside line. And Aaron Underhill sending it 3 wide on the outside, almost made contact with the 69 to top her on. On the bottom, Brandon Hinton loves it. Aaron Underhill loves the top, and they're still basic. Well, no, they're not quite 3 wide, but Aaron Underhill with a huge run on that outside line. He's gonna make it work for him. Can he get?
No, he scrapes the wall.
He's winding that daggone wall. Get off the wall. Aaron Underhill lost some time by riding the wall a little bit.
Yeah, that slowed him down a tad.
Just a wee bit.
Yeah, he's going down to like 5th place now, 4th place.
Man, but man, he's consistent. He is sticking to that outside line. And not really much ground's being made right now. Let's see if he can stay off the wall. He stayed off this time. Still 3 wide. He is now up to 2nd with a huge run on the outside line. Can he make it stick for another lap? Just able to get around the 5 of Brandon Hinton. Brandon just staying mid to low the whole time. And he's really burning up his stuff, but basically going to be 6 laps to go when across the start finish line. He is following right behind the 5 of Brandon Hinton. These guys are 3 wide behind him. Sean Cunningham almost came down onto the 69 the top front. And looking back at first, and Aaron Underhill is still working that outside line. Don't know if you're able to make anything happen in these next few laps, just able to get by the 5. But he's got to run. He's able to keep it there because Brandon Hinton's staying on the bottom in that Joker car. And he clears them 3 wide. Aaron Underhill to the lead. He's got 7.
Nice little run.
Yeah, he got a run, but 17 of Sean Cunningham has been running that inside line more than Aaron Underhill has. Aaron Underhill's been running that top line the whole time. It's beneficial for only one thing, that exit speed off the turn. But I think he burned up his tires too much. I think he also made contact with the wall. And now 17 of Sean Cunningham is back in the lead. Right now, man, he lost a whole lot of track position to the last green flag run to 73 John Crosby, and he's up to 4th. Yeah, Aaron Underhill staying the outside line while he just gets some momentum on the high line. He's really truly burning up his stuff. He's putting too much heat into the tires. They're not going to last much longer. And yellow flag is out. And now do it for stage number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Las Vegas Speedway. We're going to be 64 laps to green. And I think we're going to have a great third stage. What are you thinking, Earl?
I'm thinking it's all going to depend on the jump.
Wise words. These guys still got a pit. If we have a long enough of green flag run, we're going to have to see some form of green flag pit stop at some point.
The pace car is off, and here we go for this last stage of the race, and we are now green.
And 23 of Thomas Long with a good launch, and he has the 17 of Sean Cunningham falling right behind. Right now, 17 Sean Cunningham, really truly good pace, getting around the 23 of Thomas Long. Inside Aaron Underhill, right behind the 17 of Sean Cunningham. Could have had to be forced down to the inside line, even though that's not his preferred racing line. Sean Cunningham trying to get somewhere around the outside, make contact with the wall. Hill still favoring the outside line. Oh, big contact with 17. It was a square push to the back. Somehow, no wreck. Yeah, hopefully Sean Cunningham realizes that's where Aaron Unhill's gonna go. There's 3 wide at some spots of this track. And Sean Cunningham blocking Aaron Unhill's line. It's the 18 of Williams is up to 30, gaining on him fast. Now Aaron Unhill, ooh.
Road.
I think he's going now pinning. He's just letting these guys know he's apparently pinned this time. I mean, we only got 60 laps remaining. Unless he's planning on the fuel save for the rest of this race, that's a bold strategy.
That is a bold strategy this early.
I would expect it like at least 20 laps on the tires, and that way you know 100% you're going to be able to make it. And they're 3 wide at some spots, and it's chaotic right now already. All right, now Sean Cunningham is still up in front with Albert Williams in the 18 right behind him. Oh, some people made contact with the wall. People on the wall. Who's the 3 is Sean Dion. Now it's after John Crosby up to 5th, trying to work his way, make it a 3 wide, can shoot it through. Can he make him stick into turn 1 and 2? No, he can not. He's falling right behind the 5 of Brandon Hinton. He's now up to P number 4. There's contact. There's a red going on the back.
Oh no, is that Reckham Warren?
That would be the 92, Mr. Reckham Warren, yes. What's going on back here? Tom Smith sending a 3 wide was very clear. 92 made contact.
Yeah, looked like 92 came up into him.
See what happened here. 74 had a clean enough room. Ooh. Somehow 74 did not. Somehow, even though he got into the 84, I don't think he got much damage. Oh, just collected the rear. I think he may have just got a little bit of damage on that right rear, but I think everything might be okay. Tom Smith, oh, hit the wall hard. And Warren got some damage as well.
You th-
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Las Vegas. About 53 laps remaining. We're going to be 52 to go and across the start finish line. So people may be fuel saving for this last little bit because they got about 50 laps of fuel. So I guarantee you some people will be fuel saving hard. Right now, 17, 18, 5, 23, and 35 are rounding out your top 5. Right now, I would say my money would have to be the 17 of Sean Cunningham. Pace car is off. You're back in, you go green. And green flag is out. And Sean Cunningham with a great launch. So did the 18. Right
They
now,
got
top,
a great jump.
yeah, top 3 in the single file. 17, 18, and the 5.
They got them a nice little gap now.
About 0.3 of a second separating the 5 and the 23.
I was looking to see if the number 74 was going to work his way back up to the front, but not yet.
I think he looked like he had some damage from the last caution, but right now he's sitting in the 14th position. So right now I think he's just waiting by his time for another caution to come out and try to get more damage repaired, but right now it's sitting in 14th, so he's going to definitely have lost some of that pace that he had at the start of his race. Side by side in some places up here once again, but yeah, 17 and 18 still relatively close. I don't think anybody's really had the pace like the 74 Tyler Smith had. Right now they're still bumping up. I don't think anybody's really trying to fuel saving that much. Right now, I think Brandon King's going to start to fuel save a little bit, but you got people trying to pass on the outside third. Oh my gosh. All of a sudden you got 3 wide. About 48 laps remaining. And I think people probably should be fuel saving at least a little bit. So that way you can at least try to make it into this race without having to take a pit stop for fuel and or tires. And right now 17 and 18 still really close to one another. I guess they're just trying to get as far out as they can. And maybe try to fuel save towards the end, but it's still close enough to where you may want to figure out when you want to fuel save. Right? Now Dylan hitting 81 now, going to the inside. Back up. Oh, cut. Protecting the wall. Thomas Long was in the wall. And he's
Oh, he
spinning
gets
Sam
running.
out, saved it. Oh my goodness. What a save by the 81 of Dylan Hinton. What a save by the 81.
Oh, somebody slammed to that wall hard.
I think that was the 23 of Thomas Long because he did it once before. And the gap between first and second is now getting a little bit bigger and bigger. As we're winding it down. I don't know. I know some people may try to hit this because they're not planning on trying to fuel save or tire save. But it's one of these things you really and truly gotta think about. Right now, right on the rear end of 17 of Sean Cunningham. Really, truly not much of a gap is being made by the 17 because 18 is really in slightly now. Forward with a 35 of Judson Curtis. Very nice, smooth controls. May watch him make a pass on a 19 of Brandon Thayer. He's going to the inside. Brandon Thayer able to make that stick for the moment. Let's make contact with all. Brandon Thayer still out in front of the 35 of Judson Curtis. This time, yeah, Judson Curtis, yep, I think it's able to tire save a little bit better than 19. Maybe also trying to fuel save at the same time, never know. I look through this field. I'm pretty sure everyone has been single file so far. I think everyone's just trying to make sure that there are fuel saving. Only person doesn't seem to be doing that right now is a 19 of Brandon Thayer. Now right on board with the 69 of Tom Perrant. Actually doesn't seem to be fuel saving or clutching it in. Still right behind 19 of Brandon Thayer. Looking for the pass on the inside. Oh, 19 hit the wall, so he may be able to make something happen. Side by side, heading into turn one. Just barely getting out in front, almost washed up into 19 a little bit. 19 with a run off of 2. Side by side, headed down to turns 3 and 4. Goes side by side off at exit of 4. Kind of wonder who will now decide to go down pit lane. Because I don't think anybody's here is really thinking about tire saving or fuel saving. About 33 to go this time by. And no one seems to be really truly wanting to fuel save. So they must be really close to the green on fuel. Got a battle for first right now. 18 Albert Williams closing in. And 18 Albert Williams was closing that gap, and now that gap is going to. Hearing people talking about now they're going to hit down pit lane for some fuel and fresh tires. On the track, going around myself, and I hear one particular person. '73 of John Crosby, and we heard him earlier on the track. He was clutching in, trying to save some fuel. Some more people heading down pit lane. He right on board with 73 of John Crosby. Yeah, right there, you can see him clutching in, always all the way down to the bottom of the turn. And 73, John Crosby, really truly trying to save all that he can, because he does not want to pit. A leader 17 of Sean Cunningham is pitting. Will the 18 of Albert Williams be pitting? No, he will not. Well, this now has started the pit cycle with 26 laps remaining. It's going to be close, because you got some people fuel saving all they can, like the 73 of John Crosby. So, I don't want to, if Albert Williams will be heading to the pits soon.
Let's see if this strategy pays off.
Maybe clutching it slightly, but I don't think he really is. I think he's just letting off the throttle a lot. But 18 Albert Williams slowly gaining on to 74 Tyler Smith. He is fourth on track. Can he be fuel saving as well? He led some laps, letting the 18 by. Driving back to. Only 3 people lead lap. 18 Albert Williams, 73 John Crosby, and the 3 of Sean Dion. So, but the only person really trying to feel safe, in my opinion, is this man right here, 73 John Crosby, because right now, 21 laps remaining. It is cutting down to the wire. Right now, Alpha Williams has 44 laps on his tires and 44 been on the track for 44 laps. And I got to tell you, he's got to make a decision. Because I don't know for a fact he does not have 60 laps worth of fuel, so he's got to pit sometime soon, and he'd rather do it now than later. I mean, right now, if a caution were to come out, he would be in a very good place because, well, a lot of people probably would stay out to get their lap back. 18 of Albert Williams is going down pit lane. Well, almost 16 laps to go.
Let's see if this strategy pays off.
And now hand the baton over to the 73 of John Crosby. Yeah, this dude is fuel saving very hard. Almost made contact with the wall. Right now, one of the very few on the lead lap. Right now, 7 are back in the lead lap, but there's 81 Dylan hidden behind him. Sean Dion, second. Tom Ringer in third. Jeff Dimna in fourth. I know for a fact a lot of these guys are going to catch up to Crosby, but simply because, he's fuel saving one. But will it be long enough for them to be able to catch up to the end? Because right now we have 14 laps to go. So it'll be hard to get 20-some seconds back to the 73. $35 just gets his lap back the hard way. Crosby right now cutting every bit of the course that he can. Try to make some shortcut legally through this track, just so he would be able to make it to the end. Man, it's crazy to just listen how much this man is on the clutch for. Almost halfway through turns 1 and 2. So it's coming in close for him. Right now, 10 laps remaining. Will the 7-3 of John Crosby be able to cross the start and finish line?
Does he have enough fuel left?
That's the main question, because he's been fuel saving for like this man right here. 6 laps remaining. Well, that's Crosby saved enough for 6 laps. Here, clutching in again. Basically, the entire way in turn 3, he was in the clutch. The entirety of turn 3, Crosby's been clutching it in. And yellow flag is out.
Oh boy, this gonna, oh goodness.
Ooh. I don't know what happened here. Somehow broke loose. He went in a weird spot on exit of 4 and he broke the car loose. And he went around. So right now, with these 4 laps to go, it'll be green, white, checker. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are using our first green-white checkered of the night. Sean Dion restarting in first. Albert Williams in second. Sean Cunningham in third. Brandon Hinton in fifth. And John Crosby in fifth. Man, I think that race finish would have been interesting if this would have stayed green, just to see if John Crosby would have had enough fuel. But green-white checkered first attempt. Let's see what these guys can do.
It's going to be a very interesting ending to this race.
I agree, Earl, and we'll see if they'll get how aggressive these guys will get. And I guarantee you, there's going to be a lot of aggressiveness coming from the 7-3 of John Crosby. It's a pace car getting ready to dive down pit lane as it goes down now. Sean Dion with the command to go back. Green flag racing. The green flag is out. Sean Dion did not get a good restart there. Right now, 17 to Sean Cunningham right behind Sean Dion. John Crosby following suit behind the 17.
Can Sean Dion hold it?
For 2 laps, can Sean Dion hold off 17 three wide. They make contacts.
Oh,
People are swirling. White flag is in the air.
final lap.
It will finish green. Can Crosby pull it off?
He's going on down. He's going down. He got him. He got him.
He's to the inside. The only question is, can he fully get around him? Will Rashawn have something for him? They're wrecking behind him, but it doesn't matter. They're wrecking. Come on, wrecks going on. John, but that doesn't matter because the 73 of John Crosby is your race winner here in Las Vegas.
First place, Crosby. Second place, Williams. Third place, Sean Dion. I think Crosby was in the group. Crosby, Steels, Young, and Nash.
Brandon Henn in fourth, Tom Ringer in fifth, Jeff Dinda in sixth, Brian Souza in seventh, Christian Clark in eighth, and 35 of Justin Curtis in ninth, 17 of Sean Cunningham in 10th. To
What
our
a great
producer,
interview.
yes, sir. Are we doing any interviews for this race? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will do us for tonight. John Crosby, congratulations to the win, and thank you all for broadcasting this race with me. And we'll see you guys this Friday in the Gen 4. Hold on, let me. Yeah. At Bristol. Ooh, and some Gen 4 action. Maybe we get some Dale Earnhardt action out there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will do us here tonight at Las Vegas, and we'll see you guys this Friday at Gen 4 at Bristol. See you there.